Is the Grappler the new police solution for car chases? They've been using spike strips for a long time.
Dude, those spike strips used to get me Need for Speed all the time. Yikes. Got to learn where the cops normally place them, and then you can skirt around.
Yeah, they are far more effective in video games than in real life.
Yes, when all that happens is my car stays the same level because they didn't model the car falling when with its wheels gone, so it just continues straight with a bunch of sparks.
We've had pit maneuvers, which a lot of departments are not allowed to do anymore because of liability and lack of training, which I got to say, I'm personally a fan of pit maneuvers when done successfully. They are satisfying to watch and very fun to perform, but quite dangerous. I've watched, I don't know, hundreds of videos where they have gone wrong because they were done wrong, not because of the pit maneuver itself. But the Grappler is a device that it's basically a net that is stored in the front of a police car, one specially equipped, and it's stored in like the ram bar up front.
Yeah.
And they deploy it. It shoots out and grabs the rear axle, rear wheel, whatever it can get its grapples on, and just drags the vehicle. And so the cop car comes to a stop, and I guess if the cop car is sufficiently bigger enough
It can
than the vehicle
wear
it grapples, it ends the chase just like that. So all they have to do is get up close to the rear bumper, which in most police chases they can do. It's much harder to actually get in position to do a pit maneuver because seasoned criminals will know, just dodge right, dodge left, and then the cop can't execute a pit maneuver.
No, never mind.
But you could do this in traffic. There's so many more places you can do this that you can't do pit maneuvers or spike strips.
Well, I think you'd want to be like with a pit maneuver. You could send a car careening into traffic or pedestrians. This isn't a Mustang leaving a Cars and Coffee. Come on.
Correct. Brings new meaning to the words dragnet.
Woohoo.
Yes. Just thought of that. So there's a few different stories out there. We found one on YouTube from, I think, last year where Tempe police accidentally grappled the wrong car. But we've seen cops pit maneuver the wrong car. There was one where they pit maneuvered an unmarked police officer that was like on his way to a call.
Nice.
And they pit maneuvered him, and he flipped on his lights as he was like facing the cop that pitted him. And he's like, "What's the deal, man?"
Oh, so good.
That's not an argument against the Grappler because people can spike the wrong cars. They can pit the wrong cars. Heck, cops friggin' spike the wrong cars all the time.
Well, do they still use spike strips?
They absolutely do.
Oh, I thought they were like outlawed or something. I don't know.
No, heck, half the ones I use, they accidentally spike the police officers that are chasing the perp. The perp drives around them, and then two cop cars get spiked because they don't communicate well enough. Anyway, lots of uncoordinated police chases. The ones I watch on YouTube, I swear, it's like 7-year-olds playing pee-wee soccer where it's just swarm the ball.
It kind of is.
But
man, these spike strips look scary.
Yeah. From Fox 9, the Grappler was safely deployed for the first time in Minnesota. It stopped a fleeing vehicle during a police pursuit. Eagan police successfully used the new tool to end a pursuit after a driver refused to stop for red light on Friday, August 30th. The female driver was apprehended after a brief foot chase and faces multiple charges, including fleeing police. Note on this one, too, that it was a pickup truck hauling a U-Haul trailer, which, if any of you have ever been stuck behind people in U-Haul rentals or U-Haul trailers, I am convinced that it's like white trash people winning the lottery. You get a bad driver with a U-Haul trailer, and it just magnifies how terrible people are at driving.
Oh, well, because they're not used to driving with a trailer. It's
a tiny trailer.
It's still something else you got.
Even the rental trucks. Ethan, our producer, had the small U-Haul rental truck this week, and I'm bad job half a mile away from you.
But did you see me driver? Did you see me back it up into the driveway though?
Yes.
That was money.
That was money.
That was money.
Was it like a little bit of money or a lot of money?
No, I mean outside of the tree that Doug had to stand on top of the U-Haul to move a branch out of the way for.
What?
There's nothing I could do to prevent that. But
Anyway, so okay, but The one that is raising ire from a lot of people is a Detroit, Michigan police chase, and this is courtesy of Fox 2 Detroit. Police were tracking a stolen car, and Livonia police, who have the new Grappler, responded and deployed the Grappler on the freeway near Lavon, Michigan. And it looks like a Chevy Malibu, and they successfully grappled the car, but then the car tried to drive away. And it's a front-wheel drive car, so they still had power to the drive wheels because they were not caught up in the net. And they grappled so hard that the rear axle just came right off of the car.
Whew. Oh. Ugh.
So this was a win for cops, and they caught a thief, but the comments on this are hilarious. Quote, "This seems really dangerous to everyone on the highway. Would love to know the budget blown on indulging cops' Batman fantasies."
It is kind of like a James Bond or a Batman thing. A little go gadget.
Quote, "It's not really fair to the owner of the car that the police destroyed it. Possibly the car could have been recovered, or the police could have chased until the car ran out of gas."
So I got to be honest. I'm watching the video right now, and they are like, they didn't grapple the rear axle and the rear wheel, and it just pulled the axle off. Right now, the cops are just sitting in the middle of the road while the person, there it goes, while the person who stole the car tries to yank away from the grappler device. So they keep backing up and flooring it and going forward. And after the third or fourth time, the rear axle pops off.
Yes.
So it's not like...
There's a problem here in that people are blaming the police for criminals' activity. It is a stolen car, stolen by the criminals. They have likely already damaged it, probably run into and rammed the police already. And then they're saying, oh, well, the police damaged the car. Just wait for the criminal to run out of gas. Have you ever watched any police chases? Now, I will say, we're going to talk about Grappler versus spike strip versus pit maneuver. I am not going to cite any studies because I don't need to. I have watched hundreds upon hundreds of high-speed police chases and compiled my own data.
Yeah,
Doug
Source.
This is what
himself.
I do. And I can tell you, spike strips do not work.
Yeah,
Probably
but they're so cool looking.
1 out of 10 is successful in the hundreds of videos I've watched. 2 out of in getting the perps car. 2 out of 10 at least are successful in spiking the police cars directly behind the perp. 3 out of 10 are successful. This is certified stamped data here. 3 out of 10 are successful in the police officer who is throwing the spikes at a moving car that's going a high rate of speed with the death wish at putting the officer in harm's way. And often the car drives directly at the officer. Spike strips are terrible. I think they should be completely outlawed because they're not effective. The risk-reward ratio is not there at all.
It's way better when you're parked on the side of the road just waiting for that street racer to come up and you press a button on your keyboard and one just pops up in the middle of the road. That's what I'm talking about. We need that technology.
Oh, my gosh. Another comment, quote, "I see the vision, but does this come out of the police department's wallet or the person who stole the car? Because I don't think I'd like to get my car back but have no back wheels." Bro, you've never had a car stolen, have you?
Isn't there some level, if my car was stolen and really kind of abused, I'm not sure if I'd necessarily want it back.
You don't want it back.
It would feel, you don't know what they've done. You don't know what you will uncover a month or a year from now, but also somebody has violated your thing.
People only want their stolen cars back from a sense of being made whole. You are never made whole. It is never right. They are always damaged, and it costs more to get them back, personal experience, than to not get them back. However, stop blaming the cops. The cops are... Would you like them to just let the perp go? Just take the stolen car. They'll ruin it anyway. Another quote, "So dangerous and so much damage just to catch someone and provide literally no justice while endangering everyone around them." Honey, Have you watched police chases like I have? Those are dangerous.
Ethan,
Pit
can you clip
maneuvers.
that?
Let's go to pit maneuvers.
Honey.
I've seen so many terrible accidents as a result of pit maneuvers. Not the pit maneuvers are to blame, but cops aren't trained in these. They're doing them too far forward, so they're catching the rear wheel and flipping the cop car. They're doing them into oncoming traffic over and over again. I've seen this.
Yeah.
They're doing them when traffic is around, causing accidents, crazy rollovers. And, we could say, well, we don't care about the perps, but human life is human life. And maybe there's innocent victims in the car who didn't want to be in the car for these police chases. That happens often. There's children in the car sometimes. Guy goes crazy and he's with his baby mama and his, another dude's baby. Stereotyping here. But this is the safest way to end a pursuit and the quickest. To say this is endangering everyone, these people, these commenters don't live. They live in an alternate reality. Another quote. What's the point of doing this to a stolen car that belongs to someone else? There's literally no reason to destroy a car that you're trying to recover.
I got to admit, I was supremely skeptical about this because it seems really dangerous and something could go wrong. But the axle popped off after 3 or 4 tries. Okay, nope. That's kind of the fault of the perp in that scenario. This might actually be all right. I was going to try to tell you this sucks, but I think it might actually be better than just letting the perp go and continue driving like a maniac and potentially harm somebody
100%,
else.
100%. The dealerships, the departments are so concerned about their CYA, and rightly so, that I've seen where a car was driving onto an on-ramp for oncoming traffic on the highway, and the cop had an opportunity to pit them, but he had not gotten authorization to do so yet. At that point, I'm thinking, if I'm the cop, I don't care. This is about to escalate to an insane level, driving into oncoming traffic on a highway. I don't care if I lose my job. I'm putting this guy into the ditch. It doesn't matter how I do it or if I wreck out doing it. Doesn't matter. So to me, this Grappler thing it's technology that's been around for a while, and I don't know why it has not become ubiquitous. It seems to be so easy to use, so incredibly safe on a relative scale.
Well, and I think that's the relative is important because there's still a chance that something could go sideways. Somebody in oncoming traffic could not notice what's happening and swerve and do something stupid. But still, in the realm of all of the potential ways to de-escalate a pursuit, this seems to be purely for de-escalation instead of an escalation for the purposes of ending.
Exactly. You are slowing people down. If you spike them, my studies show that they don't slow down. They keep driving at the same speeds with less traction, which is more dangerous. Cops in general aren't trained very well at driving, and especially not in high-speed pursuits. So the longer a high-speed pursuit goes, the more dangerous it is to civilians, not just because of the perp and their desperation to get away, but also the cops' adrenaline. And often they're in Explorers with snow tires. They're not properly equipped performance vehicles. They do not have the right equipment to be doing this stuff. So if you can just bring something to a stop, you hit the nail on the head. It's de-escalation. I think every friggin' department should have this. I think this is throw your spike strips out, not into the road. Chuck them into the trash.
Leave them in Need for
Grapplers.
Speed.
Don't have to worry about the liability and the training with pit maneuvers. They're still cool, but
honestly, I think spike strips are still cool. They're dangerous as all heck, but boy, are they sweet. It's a strip of spikes, Doug, to pop the tires. Oh,
lame.
That got my Porsche 911 Turbo so much in Need for Speed.
Yeah. So I'm all about this.
I wanted to fight you, but this is legit.
Okay.
I'm on board.
Let's go to Plate to Sample, our most popular game ever. Awesome sign up here for those of you watching. And this is brought to you literally and financially by Solon Spine, solenspine.com. It's not what you think. It's not soul and spine. It is Soul in Ohio. They will get you straightened out if you are not straight, crooked,
Yeah, if you're a
whatever's
little
going
crooked.
on in your back, shoulders, etc.
Knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Okay, so let's do plate to sample. This is a game where we will name a vanity plate. Ohio has renamed them special plates because, people don't want to be accused of being vain, but let's be honest, they're vanity plates. And instead of trying to guess what it means, because that's usually patently obvious, we will try to guess the vehicle that it is on. How well can we identify stereotypes?
I will say last time, I think I had an improvement. A couple weeks ago, I was a little rough. It was embarrassing. I had to apologize after the podcast. I almost got fired. It was a whole thing. Very bad.
Okay, well, Tyler, fire away with your first one.
All right, for you, Doug, this comes from John Z. To Mars.
To Mars. Tesla.
Yes, there
Because
it
they
is.
have SpaceX.
Yeah, nice.
All right.
Look at that.
Okay, this one, I apologize, people watching. We always have photos of the plates. I did not get photos of these because I was driving, but they were too good not.
Oh, so these are all lies.
No,
these are
they
made
are
up.
real. I will pull them up on Frick. Carfax is kicking me out. I got to do two-factor authentication. Authentication.
Are you, Doug?
Yes. So I will pull it up to prove that they are real and that they correspond to the vehicle. And
all right.
Yes, they are real. I can't spell them. All right. The first one is PRVJET from Ohio. Private jet.
Private jet. This is an AMG S-Class.
What the frick?
What?
How?
What, did I get it?
Well, technically, yes. That is what it comes up on Carfax.
Pack it away, boys.
But it was on a Porsche Panamera.
What? What? How did I get what?
Carfax 2023 Mercedes-Benz S-Class S500. Not an AMG, but it might have had the AMG package.
Oh,
that
my
is
gosh.
scary good.
Boy, I got some dusty shoulders over here. This is kind of weird.
Porsche Panamera, private jet.
Oh, amazing.
Yep.
All right. I got to be honest, Doug. This next one, I'm going to need you to explain it to me when we're done here because I don't get it, but I feel like you might have seen this plate at this point.
Okay.
This is Paul P. Thank you for sending this in. MS 8. Like MS space 8.
Miss 8. Mess 8. MS 8.
It might not have an actual meaning, but the car it's on makes me feel like you might know.
JBL MS8 digital sound processor.
No.
Is it another EV?
No, it's a BMW Z8.
MS8.
It is black with a red
Henrik
interior.
Fisker designed it, so MS8.
It might literally mean nothing, but this was on a Z8, and I was like, Doug might have actually seen this, and you're sleuthing for one. It's black, so not your preferred color. But
Okay. All right.
must mean nothing then. All right.
All
Womp
right.
womp.
Next one for you, which I saw driving. I will pull up the Carfax to verify.
I don't even think I need to do any
The
more of these
number
today.
2, THDRLA, tooth driller.
Oh, so he's a dentist, or she. This is going to be a Lexus.
No.
Oh. What's what a dentist drive? An Audi like RS5.
No, but like
That kind
great
of vibe.
guess. Wrong manufacturer. It is a BMW 8 Series M850i.
Okay. Those are pretty sweet.
They are.
They look good.
They do look good. I'm not a modern BMW fan, but BMW has knocked it out of the park with the new 8 Series
For some
Grand
reason-
Coupe, whatever.
It's the only one that doesn't have massive kidneys.
Yes.
Like overly massive. Like they're big, but it's a big car.
Yep.
Next up for you, Doug, coming from Chris S. Crowds with a little heart on
Mustang.
it. Yeah. Can you... So
Sorry, he sent that one to me too.
What?
I saw it and I was like, I got to use this at some point.
No!
But I would have got it anyway. Heart crowds, come on. That's a
I
Mustang.
didn't know that in Texas you could get a heart, like a symbol on your plate.
You can in California too, because I
Really?
saw an old Alfa Romeo at a car show that had I Heart AAA.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's really
Oh.
good. Another
Oh.
Ohio plate. This was a submission. Not 50.
It's a Mustang, not GT. It's like an EcoBoost.
No. I see what you did there. It's not
five.
the 5-liter.
But like a Crown Vic or a Chevy Caprice or a Dodge Charger,
Ford
or
Police Interceptor.
Yeah. Oh, the Taurus one.
Explorer. No,
Oh,
the Explorer
gotcha.
Interceptor.
Yeah. That's a good plate. I like that.
That is a good plate.
John A brings you the next one. I'm bougie. This has a pink bedazzled plate frame as well, because they're very bougie.
A Bentley?
No. I don't think they're actually bougie.
I really don't know. I think pink bedazzle. Jeep?
No.
Jeep Wrangler?
No. It is a Mercedes entry-level compact SUV.
Oh, you pulled the me.
I did.
Yeah.
I was like, this is perfect. Doug will never guess.
Shoot. Okay. All right. This one comes to you from Chase McIntosh via Instagram. This is a good
Nice.
one. Massachusetts plate, K-Truck.
Oh, is this on like a Subaru Sambar or the Honda Acti or
No.
what are the
No.
K-Truck options are there? Is it on a Maverick? Are they trying to make a joke?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, yes, they are trying to make a joke, but it's on a Ford Bronco.
Oh,
the
that's
full-size one.
not a.
The fenders on this thing are bigger than an actual
Yes.
K-Truck.
Oh my goodness! All right, Doug. This last one, I need you to prepare yourself
Okay.
because I wasn't. It's I suck toes. So, what kind of person would drive?
Is that a Chrysler K car?
No, but that would be good.
LeBaron.
No. That would be. It's not that. It's much
Do you know
more modern.
why I guessed that?
Why?
Because
No.
isn't that George Costanza's thing?
Oh, I don't actually remember.
And he had a LeBaron that was owned by John Voight. Making
We're
connections I shouldn't make here, but okay, I haven't the faintest idea.
It's a Volkswagen Passat.
What does that have to do with sucking toes?
I guess that's just the vehicle of choice for a potential toe sucker.
Okay. Okay.
It's rectangles and squares here. Just because you drive a Passat doesn't mean you want to suck toes. But if you want to suck toes, probably drive a Passat.
All right. This one comes from Robert on Instagram. PRERNR. Pre-runner.
Pre-runner. So the first thing that comes to mind is like a Plymouth that came out before the Roadrunner. Am I entirely off? Like it's a pre-Roadrunner, I'm entirely off base.
I'm taking your car guy card away.
What?
It's a 93 Ford F-150 that's built like a pre-runner.
What is that?
You don't know what a pre-runner is?
No.
Oh my gosh, internet, please tell Tyler, who I've
The
now
pre-runner is a
confirmed
Baja
that
truck?
I'm keeping his car guy card that I took away.
I don't. It's a Baja truck.
Yes.
These things look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know they were called pre-runners though.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
This one from Motor Trend with a Ranger looks dope. This looks like a lot of fun.
Is that 5 or is that 4?
That was 5.
That was 5. Oh man, but I have one more good one. Somebody bet a T-shirt on this, on what you would guess. Well, they said Ethan.
They bet what
Yes.
Ethan would guess?
Well, I think they met. Who's Tyler? This one is
Ethan, I'll
from
send
Brian
you
Kidd.
the screenshot to put up when he says that.
I don't want to lose this one because I'd have to send a T-shirt to England. This is a British plate. Am I too gay?
Huh.
Ethan, what's your guess?
Yeah, who's Tyler? Ethan, what's your guess?
I'm asking you, Tyler.
Oh, he doesn't have a mic. Is that on? And you said it's a UK plate.
Mm-hmm.
Is it on a like a Twingo?
Today. A what?
A like a Renault Twingo or
No.
whatever? Okay. What is it on?
Mercedes C250 Blue Tech wagon.
Oh,
A respectable car.
A respectable car.
Brian bet me a T-shirt that you would guess a Tesla.
Oh, well.
But Tesla in the US, Tesla drivers don't have that reputation. Subaru drivers do.
Yes. Yeah. That's what and I think that's what screwed me up is I'm like, what is considered that type of vehicle in the UK? I don't actually know.
That is a great question. We don't know. Maybe they're left-hand drive cars. I don't know. Well, that was a fun game. I don't know what the score was, but it doesn't matter anyway.
Switch Cars is the enthusiast dealership where we buy, sell, and consign only cars that we like ourselves. Check out our handpicked inventory online at switchcars.com and mention Switchcast for special pricing. You can find more information online at switchcars.com or come visit our showroom in beautiful Twinsburg, Ohio, where you can experience the Switch Cars difference.
Thank you for joining us for Switchcast with Doug Tabbitt and Tyler Sanders, produced by Ethan Huffnagel. Switchcast is an automotive entertainment and opinion show, and nothing we say should be taken very seriously. We do not give tax, investment, legal, emotional, or professional advice, and the only licenses we hold are driver's licenses. The opinions expressed on this show are exclusively held by the people pontificating at that moment and do not reflect the values of our producers or sponsors. Our theme music is provided by Emily and Ivory. You can stream their full album on Spotify or SoundCloud. If you like this show, you can stream it in its entirety on your favorite audio podcast platform. Check out switchcast.live for more info.